Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Today is Friday. Therefore, we are going back to our normal programming, back to American Truck Simulator. Hello, guys. Hello, La Lula. I'm pretty good, man. How are you? Christy. Ciao, man. How are you? Hey, Jaden. Mr. Sune. All the good ones are here already. That's awesome, guys. Hope everybody had a good, festive season with New Year and Christmas and or any other breaks you might have or celebrate. Am I tired? No, it's early morning, man. Yeah, not tired. No, I'm still recovering from my jet lag. To be honest, like at 6 p.m. my local time here, I'm already sleepy, and yeah, I've been sleeping like super early, and I wake up like at 4 a.m. because I'm still like a bit lost in the time zones. Hey, what's up, Anwar? So the colors are a bit weird, but I'm not gonna fix the colors today. You know what? We're just gonna drive, baby. So, oh, we are in the Winter Wonderland. That's where we stopped in American Truck Simulator as well. You're in the snow by a restaurant. So let's get a job here from this area here back to the world, I'd say. You're never sleepy? For no reason? Oh, for no reason. Got it. All right, let's get inside the truck here. Let's put on the map because I forgot. This place here has jobs. Where can I find a job here? Let's set the freight market. Maybe we don't have it anymore. Maybe I have to cross and then find a job. Because in Euro Truck Simulator yesterday, I could see jobs here. Can you do drifting in that setup? Yes, I can. The only requirement is know how to drift, right? And I don't. I've been trying to learn, but I kind of gave up for a while. Let's try to go here to the Christmas market and find something there. If there is nothing, we'll go back to the real world. I'm printing you one of these. All right, engine. Volume is a bit low. We have damage. Oh, we have a lot of damage in the truck. 47%. That's why I hesitated to start. It didn't even start. There you go. Yeah, we gotta visit a service center. Hey, Kermit the Frog. How you doing, man? Knowing here. Did you do the pre-check? Yeah, I think so. I think I didn't miss anything. You guys, let me know if I missed something. Yes, it's been a minute, man. Yeah, I was on vacation. So I was out for a few days. And I came back on Monday. Hola, Mr. Sune. Hey, Kev. How you doing? We're going straight here. Oh, you're bouncing. Well, that's a way to do it. Are you going to play BeamNG tomorrow? Yes, I think I will. Been a minute since I played BeamNG, and I miss it. I like playing BeamNG, and I haven't had the time to play by myself. Because usually I'm either live streaming. Ooh, I'm either live streaming or I am, fixing something for a live stream. So, Daniel, how to connect the button. So I am making a tutorial for that. If you go to my channel and watch my the steering wheel video, you're kind of understand how I do that. So how I get the buttons to work. You'll find more information there. Yeah, it's snowing here in the Winter Wonderland. Ka-chow. Vehicle malfunction. Yeah, we gotta stop at the service center. How did they get the turn signals? The same way I got the other buttons working and the wipers. It's just, you can find the connectors there on the turn signal that will short. So whenever you find a short, that's a button. And then you connect it to Arduinos and you're set. I mean, a few more steps involved, but pretty much in a nutshell, that's how you do it. And guys, don't forget to double tap to like and, you know, subscribe if you like. I've been getting a hard time getting my algorithm back to normal here on YouTube, so that would help a lot. Am I an engineer? No, I'm a business administrator, bachelor in business administration. I'm just a very curious person that loves YouTube, so that's why I'm making tutorials, just to kind of share what I know and how I do things. And teach you guys how to do things as well. We're on ATS today, even though this part of the Winter Wonderland is exactly the same in both simulators. I was playing here yesterday, I mean on the Winter Wonderland, and today I'm here. When I finished my live stream last time, I was here, so gotta get out of here. Do a drift. I tried drifting with a truck, man. It's not possible with this one. I don't know why. Maybe I need more power, but I tried. I turned off the traction control. I tried everything. I just crashed the truck and I have 50% damage. Yeah, maybe we can get a job here on this little icon so we can get a load and get out of here. Ooh, I think I drove by. Yeah, I don't understand either, Quisty. I think it's the algorithm when I took my break kind of broke something. I don't know. Or YouTube is just doing that weird... Oh, there's no jobs. That's why. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, or YouTube is just kind of doing that thing where it thinks I'm driving, so it kind of shadow bans my live stream. Where's the closest one? Right here. Let's take this black hole. Is this Amsterdam? No, this is a fictional... I don't know what they based on, but it's a fictional city here in Winter Wonderland. That's how they call it. If you crash, does your seat vibrate or anything like that? Yes, I do have a butt kicker under my seat, so it does vibrate. Oh, they changed the song. Oh, the windows are open already. You guys noticed it? They put the New Year song. Oh, come on. Start. Yeah, they changed it. Turn the engine off. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, nice. That was nice. I wasn't expecting that. I love the song. Does it feel weird driving a truck when you're physically set in a car? LOL. No, it doesn't, Jung. I think it feels weirder driving on a desk or a tube sim rig made out of just metal. Or I feel it's weirder if I would drive a car in the game with a truck. And because I do drive cars, I think it's super normal to drive, because you know, it feels high, it drives like a truck, so I feel like I'm driving a truck. Even though the interior is a car, it resembles, you know, what you would get in a truck. So, oh, nice, Squeeze. Yeah, I'm making more videos as we talk, and I released one about the gauge cluster the other day. And this year I'm gonna have a lot of new videos talking about the steering wheel and other stuff, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, it looks like Amsterdam. Oh, nice. I haven't been there. Do you have Taxi Life, Jalen? I don't. I don't have Taxi Drive. So getting a wheel for my birthday. Nice, Cyberfan. What are you planning to get? Here? No. Truck sim in a Volvo car. Yes, sir. In a Volvo S60R, mind you, not just any car. The fabulous, the legendary Volvo S60R. Hey, right. No, man, you're not late. Dude, it's like been 10 minutes since I started live streaming. Welcome, right, Simu. Also, how do you get the screen in front of you so perfectly like a windshield squeeze? I am going to make a video about that. I've been getting so many questions about how do I get the view right on the simulator, especially because I do have a triple setup here. And as you can tell, I'm not seated in the center. I'm seated towards the left of the TV. So I will make a video about that. Oh, is it? That's nice. I like that song. It's an Auld Lang Syne, I think, how they call it. What Moza wheel is that, and what we're still not using Moza. We will update to Moza this year, and we'll have the R12 coming soon. I'm waiting. Moza sent me the material, the wheelbase, the wheels, etc., the stock, and everything. So it'll come, and then we'll update it. Oh, that's good, man. You don't want to lose your dog, dude. The camera is dark? Is it dark today? Kind of looks normal to me. Let me check if, oh, it's because I changed this one. The other one is a little bit darker. Is this Euro Truck Simulator 18E? No, man. Today we're driving American Truck Simulator today. And the truck is failing. Come on, start. We're gonna go to a service center. Am I using VR? No, I am not. I'm using a triple TV setup here. Alright. Parking brake, engine off. And let's go. Is it more slippery in the game on the snow? Yes, it's a lot more slippery. Oh, nice. We have a service center right in front of us. Yes, it's a lot more slippery there. Might get a house in a few years. The one I want to get has a room size for a perfect... Yeah, man, you got it. That priorities, dude. Priorities, man. Let's do some service here on this beautiful truck. Let's replace it all. Let's go on a spending spree. There we go. Awesome. Everything's fixed. Elm Whoa, wow, that's cool. How about your dashboard? What do you mean, how about it? What car? It's from a Volvo S60R. Alright, truck is fixed. It's starting to rain here. Let's find a job. Where are we? Oh. Okay, New Mexico? No, Arizona. We're in Arizona. Alright, that's fine. Let's get a job here in... We're not even in Phoenix or Blythe, so this is closest. So let's drive to... This is paying well. Oh, it's one of those big ones. I don't want to do that one. Boys. Yeah. Idaho. Why not? Let's go to Idaho, guys. Did your truck break down? Yes, it was actually just breaking down because it was a lot of damage on it. But now it's fixed. It's quite a lot of snow there. Oh, nice, man. I love snow. I mean, I'm a Florida person. I was in snow last week in Andorra. And, man, I played like a kid. Like, literally. I was rolling on the snow like a 10-year-old. Please, how much is this? Because I can't get my dream car for 250 to 500 pounds. So yeah, I don't know how much it would cost in your country, because by judging by your currency, you're in the United Kingdom. So here in the US, I spent about $700 on it. But the key here is finding, close the window. Key here is finding a junkyard where you can buy the parts cheaper. So there's a place called Easy Pick and Pull here nearby, where you go to the junkyard and you pull the parts yourself. So that makes it cheaper. Oh man, you gotta go already. See you later, Lalula. You want to build a 13 Dodge Caravan? That'd be fun. Your grandpa also plays ATS? Oh, nice. My dad likes playing ATS as well. Yep, along here. I think that's good. Let me know, guys, if the engine's too loud. I don't want to drown my own voice, but at the same time, I want to hear the engine roar. Aquisi, do you know how there are some people that have maps combo size of the whole world? Yeah, they're using mods. I don't know if it's pro mods necessarily, but they're using mods. You can download maps for different countries. Like, I know you can have Brazil in here. I think they use the base for Euro Truck Simulator, and then you, because the trucks in Brazil are similar to European trucks, just easier. How many hours do you have on ATS? LOL. Oh man, I have a lot of hours here. I don't remember. I'd say about 600-700 hours. Less than 1,000 hours. How do you put all the stuff in your game, sir? It's just a regular game on a PC. And then here is like a glorified desk, if you think, you know, this is a computer with a structure built like a car with car parts. It's a lot less complicated than people actually think. So there are several ways you can build this. I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, but essentially you can build just a structure if you want. You can go the next step and get the buttons to work, or you can just have the structure. You know, you don't have to spend all that money. Agriculture inspection? I don't even have a cargo here. Oh, Lincoln Navigator mod in ETS? Yeah, the problem with the cars is that they still drive like trucks in the game. Do you ever play BeamNG? If yes, would you play it with viewers like racing? Squeeze, yes, I do play BeamNG on Saturdays, mostly. I never played with viewers yet, but I am planning to have, you know, like dedicated live streams with the viewers, especially the ones that support my channel, like the subscribers and the members on my channel. This is something I'm considering. Yes. Got a big line here. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. We kind of need your support. My algorithm's kind of weird on YouTube lately, so don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. Subscribe if you like what you see, because I do post tutorials and teaching you guys how to build this thing. How much did it cost, Batis? It was about $700 for the rig itself. $300 in car parts, another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, arduinos, that kind of stuff, and that adds up to about $700. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TVs, I'm not talking about the PC, I'm only talking about the structure, the rig itself. Howdy, King. How you doing? Alright, let's go for inspection here. Inspection in progress. Just look behind me. There is nothing. Great. See you later, alligators. Oh, Happy New Year, Cyberfan. Happy 2026 to everyone. Welcome to California, where the speed limit is ridiculously slow, just like in Europe. I'm glad I'm just crossing quickly through California here. I hate driving here in the game because the speed limit is so low. I feel like going back to Europe. J King, how much in total? So, like I just said, $700 for the rig, and everyone can have their own budget. In my case, I did go a little overboard, so my PC is a 4090 with a 9950 X3D. I do have a triple TV set up here, so you can kind of quickly, you know, glance here to my left, to my right, to my left. I do have a triple. So yeah, I spent about $9,000 on it. But to build one yourself, you can spend as low as $700 if you own the computer and a monitor already, and a cheap wheelbase. And you can spend about $1,000 if you don't have the wheelbase, but you do own a computer. Because you can buy a Moza R3, for instance, the bundle, that'll cost you about $300 or less, depending on the discount you get. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying the speed limit is very low, man. Very low. Do you also have a normal PC setup for other games? Then I use the same one. I only need to change because I have a monitor behind me that will run on this PC. So I can use this PC to play any game on a disk, which is right behind me. If you watch my YouTube one of my videos on YouTube, I show my room around, and you'll understand what I'm saying. Let's take this job. We're going to Idaho. It's the 2nd of the year. Yes, it's for me too. Today's January 2nd, 8:30 a.m. Where's the truck? Oh, there. The cargo. How much RAM do you have? I have 64 DDR5 here on my computer. Oh, Waquisti, have a wonderful day, man. Thank you for joining. I hope that we can see each other more this year. Mr. Phillips, how do you get the speedometer working, and what do you have to make it work? So I have a very detailed video on my YouTube channel explaining the gauge cluster. You can find it on my link tree, so if you go to my profile, you'll find a link to it. I posted the video a few days ago, about 15 days ago. Here we are. We're going to get this trailer here. Click here, and it connects. I got RAM. I'm a millionaire now. I got 64 gigabytes of DDR5. You're getting an Esperanza Nitro for your birthday. Nice. I don't know what that is, but it sounds sweet. Sorry. Gotta love the interior, LOL. Looking for a 2007 V70R with a Spaceball myself. Hippo man, depending on where you are, that's gotta be a tough call, man. Especially, I don't know why it's so hard to find 2005 plus V70Rs with the Spaceball. I mean, my real car is a 2005 S60R with a Spaceball. But I feel there's more sedans with the Spaceball than there are wagons. I have a friend with a V70R, but his is a 2004 with a Spaceball. But good luck on your search, man. A random NPC. This is pretty cool. I've never seen someone this committed to something like this. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, that's a good, kind way to call me crazy. But yeah, I am a bit crazy. I think. All right, clear left. There's a big truck. Oh, it's not clear. There's a fire truck coming on my left here, or right. There we go. Now we can go. All right. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It's been so hard on YouTube lately. I took a break. I was on vacation, and now that I came back, it's hitting hard on me. So if you just like the live stream, that'll help a lot. If you like the content, subscribe. I have tutorials on my channel. You can find them on my YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, you can find them on my link tree. I have links for all my stuff there. But you got a T300. That was my first steering wheel, man. The T300 RS was my first wheelbase. Pretty good. I can't complain about it. Squeeze NG. Can't you buy... Let me just pay attention here because it's a stop. Stop there, dude. Can't you buy a car with a seized engine or something broken, get waterproof screens for the windows and stuff, power to PC in the trunk and park it in your garden? I mean, you could. In theory, you could. An entry-level steering wheel for 60 bucks. Oh man, yeah, that's a good price for it. Especially a T300, that's not bad at all. What's a wagon? Lotus, you know, those are the ones. How do you call in your place? It's not a sedan, it's the wagon. I could do it right now, but it rains a lot and I don't have a waterproof TV. So man, yeah, waterproof TVs are more expensive, and I don't think you can find like with a 120 refresh rate. Volvo also ramped down production numbers for Rs after 2005. Yeah, they did. It's a lot harder to find in 06 and 07. I think 05s you still find them, but 06 and 07s, those are hard. An add-on for an F1 wheel. Yeah, the F1 wheels are cool. So guys, if you're joining today on my YouTube channel, please don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you don't mind. I do have tutorials. I teach you how to build the steering wheel, how to put the CarPlay, how to make the gauges work, and how to build the whole thing. And I'm making more tutorials this year. So if you're just curious, subscribe. If you want to build something like this in the future, subscribe as well. Or just enjoy the live stream. Subscribe as well so you can come back. I do live stream every weekday in the morning from around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, maybe that's why some people don't recognize. Did I make a fake Volvo? I wouldn't call it a fake Volvo. It's still a Volvo interior. But you can call it whatever you want. It's a simulator for me. I want a steering wheel with an Opel Astra HBXR metallic black wheel on it. Oh man, that's nice. Which model? I know the Opel Astras from the early 2000s. I don't know the newer ones. I don't even know if they have newer ones. Why couldn't you buy a cheap truck and use that as a driving simulator? A cheap truck, it's still pretty expensive. Hey, Celia's. So it's not that cheap, but I could, and I prefer to have a car because I do drive cars in my simulator here. Well, and I think it's less weird to drive a car in the game with a car interior than a truck. Driving with a truck interior a car, that feels weird to me. My current sim setup is a SimMagic Alpha Mini. Mostly play VR with my Quest 3. That's a good one, man. I like the SimMagic have some good stuff. I like the product. I tested in Podium one factory one time that I've been there. They do have some quality stuff, man. And yeah, the Quest 3 is pretty good. I have the Quest 2. It works pretty well, but now outdated. Where's it cozy with an APA on it? No, man. It's 8 a.m. here for me. And I don't drink, so. Loa CCRD. Every time I find your stream, I always admire the setup. Thank you, man. Dude, so check out my YouTube channel. Oh, dude, thank you for the $1.99, man. Thank you, hey. Hey, still, hey, man, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I truly appreciate it, man. Thank you, good sir. Oh, you drive an 85 740 wagon. Oh, nice. Red block for the win, man. Those are cool. Can you mod the simulator where you can do crazy stuff like in GTA 5? Yeah, you can play GTA 5 here, Turkey. You don't have to mod this game here. It's a lot easier to go there. Moza, the wheel company, I wanted to get it, but it's so expensive. Sibi, check my link tree. I do have a discount for Moza. Moza is one of our supporters, and they give me a discount. So check out my link tree for an affiliate link. Happy New Year, AM1. Oh, thank you. The game looks too real. 123 BYB. Oh, hello to Iraq. They still make Astras, but they stopped doing the VXRS versions in 2017. Now it's just cheap, low family car. Oh man, I hate when they do that. Can you play faintly by... Oh man, I don't play like copyrighted songs, Cyberfan. I'm playing the song right now, but it's copyright free, so it's just, you know, just a chill vibe song for live streaming. Do you think someone could use this as a driving lesson simulator? I think so, hey. Hey, Celia, sorry, I'm butchering your name, man, but I do think that, yeah, you could. If you take it seriously, yes, you can learn how to drive here. And Volvo makes semis and cars, too, so that works. Yes, exactly, Borson. Would you ever make the AC and heating work in that car squeeze? Not the heating, because I live in Florida. But the AC, I will eventually make it work just because people ask me all the time. Hello, Matt. Good afternoon to you, good sir. The Ricochet, thank you for the popular, man. Thank you, sir. Oops. Oops. Hey, don't scare me like that. Thought that guy was coming. What camera am I using for the speedometer? Royal Champagne. So this is a generic 2K camera. I think I bought it on Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. I don't even know. There's no brand on it. It's just a cheap brand camera here for the gauge cluster. We're doing fine, the Ricochet. How about you, man? Is this American Truck Simulator? Yes, sir, it is. Where am I from? I'm from Brazil, and I live in America. Sorry, I'm missing a few questions here because the chat is moving quite fast. But yeah, I do love trucking as well, man. What camera? Oh, I answered that. Or could you just drive your car? Crazy though, right? No, man, I could. But I won't. I have 4 cars, man, and I can drive anything here, anywhere. It's a completely different vibe, dude. Like yesterday, I drove about 300 miles on my Rio car, but I just stuck to the speed limit, dude. I even used my Super Cruise. You have a Volvo S60R. Nice, man. Which, what is your color combo? Mine is the black with the Nord Cap interior with also the Spaceball. What would you do if a cartel blocked your road in front of you and tried to steal your truck? Well, here in the game, I would just drive through it. Armstrong Gaming, dude, thank you, man. Happy 2026. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok right now, go check Armstrong Gaming. He's got a crazy simulator, and he's a real, true professional trucker simulator here, man, and he has a great content. Back to green, 4,500 RPMs is really high for a diesel. Yes, sir, it is. But the numbers are not correct, just the red line. So the tachometer is calibrated for the red line. So if I'm driving towards the red line in the truck in the game, it's going to be near the red line in my actual physical tachometer. Or you drive a Camry V6 and you're planning to turbocharge it. That's probably going to be a rocket, man. Camrys are pretty quick as they stand. To turbocharge it, that's going to be cool, man. Cam 77.7. Yesterday I had like 4 moderators. Today I only have me. Yeah, but dude, you got a block, man. Screw you, man. Screw you, dude. I hope you burn in hell. But in any case, let him burn. Oh yeah, Camrys have a V6 version. I shouldn't watch my phone and drive. Yeah, I'm not watching my phone, however. My phone is here. It's locked. Don't worry. You take an entire car and made it into a PC. Yeah, you could say that. I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, so that will explain everything in detail. Your tachometer doesn't match up with diesel. Yes, it's calibrated to the red line. As you can tell, I have an 8,000 RPM tachometer, so I need to match just a red line. That's what I do with cars, with trucks, with whatever I drive. Yes, I do play BeamNG.drive on Saturdays, Candice Ferguson. So if you join my live stream tomorrow morning, you'll be able to watch BeamNG.drive. Yeah. Slow, slow, slow. I was doing 130 miles an hour in ETS from Birmingham to France. You probably got a lot of tickets. The Europeans love giving you a ticket if you go over 56 miles an hour. So what's the actual recliner number? I don't follow what that means, man. How much is a simulator? George Luman, I have a very detailed tutorial on my channel. I spent $700. I break down all the costs, all the parts, everything that you need to build the simulator. Obviously, $700 will not cover the TV, the PC, that kind of stuff. It's just for the rig itself and the functionalities like getting the buttons to work and the wipers and everything and the CarPlay, you know, LCD there, arduinos, that kind of stuff. It's $700 here in the United States. So you kind of need a junkyard nearby. You were cutting up with a 20-ton truck. I do that sometimes. Usually doesn't end well. Can you play music or do you need a Bluetooth speaker? Arma, no, I can't play music, yeah. So I do have a Bluetooth adapter to my radio that when I need to play through the speakers, I'm listening through my headphones right now, I can play through here. It just plays normally from the computer to here. Camille R. Dude. I was reading the chat. Don't do that, folks. Yeah, we crashed. There's a minor fender bender. Nobody's gonna notice that. Camille, you can find all the information on my channel, man. Come on, guys. Now go. I don't want to have to push you guys. Come on, come on. Do you play Roblox? I don't. I don't play Roblox. How much did that setup cost, and how did you do it, bro? I do have a tutorial on my channel, Andre, and breaks down the cost, about $700. The RS7 is the fastest non-passenger. I missed that. Oh yeah, the chat's moving too fast. Sorry. Lovely choice of cockpit. Thank you, Elvis. I have an Audi Quattro cockpit for my sim setup. Dude, if you do have one, check out my Discord and share it with us. We love seeing other simulators. Is this seriously how a Volvo Semi interior looks? No, this is a Volvo S60R. This is a car. This is Volvo's sports sedan from the early 2000s. It had 300 horsepower, a 6-speed manual transmission, an adaptive chassis settings and stuff. How much did the rig cost, and can you find a place to play it in public, like an arcade or something? Nah, I don't know if you can find it in a public setting, user. Yo, come on, people. It's not gonna. It's too heavy because there's a truck in front of me. Come on. Yeah, it can work as a Nintendo. Dude, are you just gonna have to back it up here? Oh, now it moves. The Bruin dude. Oh man, if you want to find a job as an Uber driver, DoorDash, you're welcome to do so, sir. I have a full-time job as an executive, and I work from home, so it's pretty comfortable for me. I have my hobby here. I can share it with you guys. I can build it and teach you guys how to build something like this. It's a lot of fun. You should try. Please, yeah, I ended up having to pile up cash because my friend in front of me has good. Yeah, they give a lot of fines in Europe on a truck simulator. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. My YouTube has been recovering from my my vacation, and unfortunately it takes a while for it to recover. Come on, people. I was expecting a guy to hop out the car holding it. That'd be funny, Big D. That would be a lot of fun, man. I wish they had some kind of stuff like that here. Do you have some tips for making the radio buttons work in the game? I'm planning to make one myself. Yes, Duck. Check out my channel. I am making a tutorial for the buttons, so you can have the buttons working, like, you know, the wipers, the hazard lights, you know, all the buttons here work. I can change the camera here as well. I can turn off the engine. But yeah, check out my channel, man. You saw my gray beard? Yeah, I've been gray for a while now. I'm 44, but I've had gray beard and gray hair for about 10 years now. Did you choose that car on purpose, or was it like fine as a sports car that works for the right price or something? No, it was on purpose. I do have the same car in my garage. I do have a Volvo S60R manual transmission in my garage. I'm a big Volvo fan. I've had 9 Volvos in my life. I am just a big fan of Volvos. Matt, unfortunately, no, man. Rules are rules, dude. I prefer not to thread on that. Once you reach 13, you're more than welcome to join, man. I must be in Texas. I'm close to Texas. I think I am in Arizona now. We're gonna go to Idaho, but I think we're driving through Arizona. You'll never catch me sitting at a virtual stoplight. Yeah, I try to drive as realistic as possible with the truck, but you know, it's just, it's fun. I mean, if I want to break laws, I go to GTA 5. I can play with the simulator on the GTA 5. If I want to just drive fast, I go to Assetto Corsa. So here is an escape for a simulation. Like, it's just a relaxing driving, talking to you guys. I can read the chat and have crash eventually, like I just did at the traffic light, as you saw. But yeah, it's fun to follow the law a little bit. I do break the speed limit a little, but you know, we're all humans. Is this BeamNG? No, I'm FOP. This is American Truck Simulator. And we do play BeamNG tomorrow on Saturdays during the live stream. It's a lot of fun. Crashing is one of my favorite things in BeamNG, obviously. And that's why BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, and American Truck Simulator are all my top 3 games. Does the AC and heat work? So the AC and heat doesn't work. The buttons do work. As you can see, I can press the button here. It'll do button things. But there's no air coming out of here. The reason is I'm in my home office. You can kind of see here on the top, there is the vent for the AC is right there. That's the vent. Oh, and by the way, this is my triple TV setup. So you can kind of see there's more to it. But the heat doesn't make any sense. I live in Florida, so I'm not going to get the heat. I sound 20. Oh, thank you. Why am I driving slow, Abik? I'm driving a truck. It's actually not slow. I'm over the speed limit, in fact. Oh, it's 16, so I mean, I thought it was 13, so 16 are the rules? 16 are the rules, man. I'm sorry, I don't make them. What's the game? The game is called American Truck Simulator. EP, yes, sir, S60R, man. Makes sense. I would probably choose an Altima, put a different wheel, a Nissan. Yeah, man. I mean, the good thing is you can go to a junkyard and you can find pretty much anything nowadays. And it's super fun, man. Dude, I love building this thing. I love building as much as I do love playing it. Would you cut up in a Volvo? Yeah, we could. Yesterday I was cutting up in a Cadillac CT5V. Thank you to Moza. If you guys like my setup, like to, you know, build something like this, or just curious, please double tap to like the live stream, subscribe to my channel. I do have a bunch of information there that can help you build something like this. Yeah, American Truck Simulator is one of the most relaxing games they ever made. I gotta lower the gear here so I can an uphill battle. The game name is called American Truck Simulator Super. And yes, it's fully functional. It's, oh, who's in the passenger seat? Somebody saw something. Yeah, I'll show. This is Emma. I can turn, oh, actually, I can use this camera. And I can put Emma here for a second. How do you get the dials to work, Theo? You can check my link tree, and there's a tutorial on my YouTube. Do I have a CDL in real life, Jesus? No, man, I don't. Not planning to get one either. You're going to buy that 850 wagon down the street now. Oh, dude, 850 wagons, those are nice. I like the 850s. I've owned one. I had an 850 turbo early on in my driving life. It was my second car, actually. The dashboard is really cool. I agree, man. This Volvo S60R really nailed the dashboard. Oh, nice. See, but it's snowing. Where are you, man? Gotta go a little slower here. We're doing 70 here on a 50. Oh, I don't have... Oh, DLCs, CVET. I have a bunch of DLCs here. I am missing only the Louisiana one. That's the only one I'm missing right now. Thank you, Unsound. Thank you, man. If you guys like what you're seeing, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. It's super hard to get likes here on YouTube. And subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. I do have tutorials. I released a tutorial about the gauges. I'm not going to make this steering wheel. I'm going to make it work real soon for a Moza setup. This is a Cadillac CT5V steering wheel, just like my car. I have the car as well. This is a already functional BMW. It works in the game. I can just plug it in here and get driving, just like my Volvo one. As I'm going all over the road here. Oh, in Belgium. Oh man, I wish I'd been there. I was in Germany a few weeks ago. Where are we going? We're going to Idaho. Can this work on a Nintendo Switch? No, unfortunately it won't work on a Nintendo Switch, man. I would like to have a GTR or a Skyline or a Sylvia version. Those are hard to find, but that would be fun. Well, thank you, Lamart. You also play Euro Truck Simulator, but never bought a truck online. Do you buy truck online with the real money? No, you don't need the real money to buy trucks on the game, Abik. You can use the game money. What's my task for today? So we are delivering this, what is this? Diesel. We're taking diesel, and did I miss the turn? No, I didn't. Take this exit here. So yeah, this is diesel. We're taking diesel to Idaho. 96 850R was my first car and got me in so much trouble. Dude, first car at 850R? Man, you're lucky. I love those cars, man. I think their interiors are so classy. Oh, you only have Texas and Louisiana? I mean, I understand, dude. It's a lot to buy. This game gets expensive real fast. So I do enjoy the discounts when they come around. You need to change lanes here. This is an exit only. Yes, I'm a bit behind on the answers. I'm trying to catch up, but it's a lot of questions, so I'll get to you. Don't spam the chat because that makes it even worse for me. How much one of these costs, Jacob? I do have a tutorial. It's about $700. It's on my channel. I break down all the costs. No, it can't work on a Nintendo. This is a PC only setup. What game is that? This game is called American Truck Simulator. Cost about 700 bucks. Dude, how many times are you gonna ask? Yes, so don't ask several times because it really makes it complicated for me. Opel Astra. Oh yeah, I read that. Is that a Volvo game? No, this is just a simulator for trucks, Hugo. Honk a few times? Is this a real life map? Yes. So this is a representation of the United States in a 10:1 scale. Senan, I am going to block you, my friend. I don't want to do that, but yeah, you earned that, my friend. Congrats. So, yeah. And it's sad that I don't like to do that. But you earned a timeout. All right, let's go. Try GTA. Oh, I have. I played GTA 5 here, man. It's super cool. Yes, we got out of the jail, I think, Squeeze. I think we got out of the jail. This is by regular numbers. So I do hope you guys are enjoying and liking. Double tap to like. Oh, thank you for the jewels. Man, I missed them. Thank you. Dark Knight, thank you. Oops. Thank you for the jewels, dude. I truly appreciate that. I didn't see it because I have a chat consolidator and it doesn't show the gifts. How long have you been doing it? Oh man, for about 3.5 years. I've been playing and building. Why is Word Sim becoming so big? Why not just all work? I do work. Oh, I crashed. I do work, John Crawford. I do work full time. As an executive at a company, I do just have a hobby here and I like to share with you. But if you don't like it, you can just keep scrolling. What did he do? He was spamming, man. And trolling. Yeah, I agree with Sergio. I just ignore, but I don't like the spamming. So I don't mind the troll. I will usually just give you one answer and just move along. But if you're spamming, it makes it harder for me to read the chat, which is kind of annoying. Thank you, Nash. Thank you, dude. The setup is from an S60R. Hugo, yes, sir. You hit the nail in the head. I'm swerving. Have you been drinking? No, that's what happens when you read the chat and drive. That's why don't do that in real life. Just do it on a simulator. Do you have Apple CarPlay? Yes, I do. The Apple CarPlay is right here. It's using with other information. This is a SimHub dashboard, by the way, and you can download in my link tree. So you have a service truck. Do you get pulled over? No, they don't pull you over here, Brandon. they give you tickets in the game. What state are you driving through? I think we're in Arizona now. We're going to Idaho. Define reprobate mind, work sim. Dude, no, I think you're kind of slow in the head, John Crawford. I said I'm an executive at a very large company. I work with market research, buddy, and I work from home. It's a full-time job, 9 to 5, and I do pretty good. I don't, you know. Yes, the radio does work. Can you talk a bit about that setup? Like, I don't get what's going on in my screen. Yeah, it's a Volvo simulator with a triple TV setup, and it's just, everything is functional. I can do everything here with the buttons. It's super fun. I can put the hazard lights on. I can get the wipers. I can change cameras and so on and so forth. I can bypass the weight station. Yeah, it's just a simulator. Oh, hazard lights on. The truck interior looks like a private car, yes, because it's a sedan interior. Cole, the game is called American Truck Simulator. Oh, did you ever try Forza Horizon? Oh, heck yeah. I like Forza. It works here. The camera's not the best, but yeah, it works. How can you download the Apple CarPlay? Check out my Linktree, Dean. So do you pay tickets? Yes, you have to pay tickets when they give you tickets here. Am I driving in California? No, we're in Arizona now. Is that a Honda Accord? No, man, you got to improve your car recognition. Yes, that's an Apple CarPlay here. This is a truck sim, yes. Does the fuel range screen actually work? Yes, the fuel range is actually working. It's moving down fast because it's a 10-to-1 scale. Every mile I drive, it goes down 10 miles. Yes, sir, American Truck Simulator. How much is it set up? Did you build it or buy it or build it? I built it and I have a tutorial on my channel. Are the dashboard parts of a crashed car or something? Yes, sir. Oh man, it's going fast. The chat's going too fast for me, so I'm sorry if I missed your questions. Who is spamming? Does a fuel range? Yes, it works. Driving a semi in a Volvo? Yes, sir. American Truck Simulator is one of the best games, man. You've been a truck driver for 16 years. Dude, that's so cool, man. I admire your work, man. It's tough. Not easy. Stay away from home and all of that. Just go for a drive. Yeah, buy a big rig and spend $800. Absolutely, Nash. Do you make real money or is it just for fun? I make real money. I am live streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch right now. And it does pay off for the hobby. You know, it's not a life earning cash, but it pays for the hobby. So that's good. Am I... Oh, you're Utah? Could be. It could be. Is that an actual car interior? Yes, Cope. It is. I do have a tutorial on my channel, guys, so don't forget to double tap to like. Go to my channel and check out my tutorials, and you'll understand everything there is to understand about the simulator. How much difference between American Truck Simulator and ETS, Euro Truck Simulator? Just the cars and the scenery, because the game is the same. The physics, the graphics, the UI, everything is the same. It'd be a cool project to program procedural generated traffic for the sim. Oh man, that'd be awesome. I need my car to go 10 miles in 1 mile in real life. Dude, that'd be so much better. We can make a trip that is 500 miles in 29 minutes. I sound like I'm from Virginia. I'm from Brazil. Let's see. I don't know. You guys are discussing where am I. So we are in... Oh yeah, we crossed Utah. So whoever said Utah is right. I just wanted to take that out of my way. What's the furthest I've traveled? I don't even know, but very long, man. The amount of questions, yeah, I answer a lot of questions, but I like them. That's why I played Truck Simulator instead of just sim racing, because it's harder for me to read the questions when I'm sim racing. What size are the monitors? These are TVs. This is a triple 65-inch TV setup. So I have one there, another one on here, and I have the center one. They're all 4K, 120 hertz, 65-inch TV. What console or PC? This is a PC. 4090 with a 9950X 3D with a 64 gigabytes of memory RAM DDR5. Do I watch hockey? I don't. Thank you, Nash. Thank you, man. Oh man, I don't even mind about them. They can hate as much as they want. They'll never get a cool setup like this. That's for sure. Thank you, Seeb. Your Ethernet's not Ethernet. Oh man, right. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you, iMain. Thank you, sir. Is the setup like a box or is it open? It's open. You can kind of see when I move the camera around here as I'm swerving around. You can kind of see it's open. There's no like ceiling or it's not enclosed. Text and drive simulator when? Don't do that, guys. Is there an option for a 1-to-1 scale? Unfortunately, no. Benny does live. Oh man, I do drive all my 4 cars. I drove 300 miles yesterday, my Cadillac CT5V. What do you find attractive about doing driving simulators? It's just a relaxation of driving. It's very relaxing. What happens if I crash? In this game, nothing. It just damages my truck. Why not just become a trucker? Leo Gelmes, because I earn a lot more money being an executive and working from home. I'm fine. Only a single GPU for all 3 TVs. Yes, it's a 4090. It does work. On American Truck Simulator, it can do 60 FPS. On other games, I can get 100. Oh, let me just... I gotta do something here on my TikTok. TikTok thinks I'm not here. There we go. Thank you, Grand King. Thank you for the jewels, guys. Forgot to do something here. My chat window is not moving. There we go. Now it's moving. Yes, I do have a CT5V. It's one of my cars. I have the Volvo S60R 2005, 300 horsepower, 6-speed manual transmission. I have a Cadillac CT5V 2026. It's less than 1,000 miles. I just bought it, brand new. I put 300 miles yesterday. And I have a Kia Carnival 2025 Prestige Hybrid. And I also have a Volvo S60 T8 2022. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, the Mac Exotics. How much for the whole setup, Young? About $700 for the whole setup, not including the TV and the PC. Oh, the shifter is the best one in the business, dude. Can the odometer work if you go to 0 if you get a new truck? No, it always goes up. This is manual, Brian. This is a beautiful Volvo Spaceball, 6-speed manual transmission. It comes equipped in the Volvo S60Rs. How did you get the setup homemade? I do have a tutorial on my channel, Stacy. You can check it out. I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. Is that an interior from an S60 V70R? Yes, sir, it is. Orangutan. Nice to you to know that it's both the same. Seems laggy. It's not laggy. It's running at 60 FPS on a triple 4K setup. I can show you the FPS. If I move here to here, the top right little gauge there is the FPS I'm running. It's steady 60. I limit it to 60 because the game usually runs at 80, 90 FPS. So it's not the Blackwing. It has all the options of the Blackwing. I have the bucket seats and everything, but I only have a twin turbo V6 on that one, which does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Not too bad, but it's not the Blackwing. How much for the whole setup? About $700, Young. I answered you already. Let's put back the main odometer here, gauge cluster. The game is called American Truck Simulator. Dude, everybody that everybody that knows the Spaceball loves it. There's a Honda, I think Honda Civic, that has a very similar one, allegedly. I never seen it in real life. Did you just put an extended Moza wheel behind the dash? No, not yet. I will have a Moza in upcoming month. How long did it take to make this setup? I've been working on it for about 3 years now. Bro, almost crashed. Dude, I almost crash all the time, and sometimes I do crash. That's why I'm on a simulator, live streaming, and not in real life. I just know the silver paint on those shifters more down to white plastic. I think, yeah, this is plastic for sure. This is plastic, and this is metal. What GPU am I running? A 4090 Anonymous. Thank you, Kev. This is ATS today, Jordan. Yo, so is your odometer working if you get a new vehicle close to odometer goes to 0? No. The odometer just goes up. So it's 123,000 miles. It's going to continue going up. The trip odometer, yes, it goes to 0 every time I start a new game. Oh, thank you, the AZN. Thank you, man. Yeah, I try to share my passion and teach people to build this thing. So if you guys are interested, double tap to like, check out my channel, and you can build it. It's not hard. It's a lot of work, yes, but it's not hard. Thank you, Viking 1. Oh, man, I don't understand why, you know, all the platforms that Livestream do that. I see a lot of bad stuff, and I see a lot of my friends and me, myself, sometimes. Like yesterday, I had 30 people watching on YouTube. The algorithm was completely destroyed after my vacation. But then you scroll and you just see strange things. That's the, you know. Lamar, you sound like my 9-year-old daughter, man. How long did it take to get, to make your setup? It took about 3 weekends for the first run, but I've been working on it for about 3 years now. Yeah, Anonymous, I agree. What's up, bro? Hey, Max. Hey, welcome. Happy 2026 to you, sir. The speed limit here is so good. 80 miles an hour. It should be like this everywhere. I try to keep up with the questions, Sinan. It's hard sometimes, but I try. I think it's my duty as a streamer to answer questions. Because why in the world would I be streaming if I'm not trying to, you know, interact with you guys? The dashboard is from a real car. Yes, Komoot, it is. Thank you for the pepper and the rose, Zin and Ben. Thank you. You think you can play Farming Simulator? Yeah, you could. You could. Can you just crash for a little bit? No, man. Just watch it long enough, you'll see me crash. I had a couple crashes already. I accidentally rolled down and another screen I see. Really? Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's so weird. And those get views. I don't know how. Oh, thank you for the super chat, dude. Do you have motion platform for road texture? Yes. So let's break down. A motion platform is more like moving things around. What I have here is a haptic. So I have a butt kicker under my seat that vibrates with the road vibration and the engine vibration. Jordan, this is ATS. Do you know about the C70? Oh yeah, heck I do. My brother has a C70 2011 convertible. Am I in the US? Yes, I am. How did you hook up the dashboard to the sim? Just, Tom, I have a video on my channel. Just check out my link tree. Oh, nice. Hello to South Africa. Do you have a CDL in real life? I do not. Does the AC work? So the buttons do work, but there's no air coming out of here. I really don't need it. BeamNG, it's not pre-recorded. Yeah, it's not pre-recorded. Some people think it's pre-recorded because I'm answering questions from other live streams as well. I have 200 people watching on my TikTok right now, and I have 270 people here watching on YouTube. So sometimes I'll miss questions, or I'll read questions from other platforms. But you can think that I'm a time traveler, and I pre-recorded yesterday knowing all the questions. Is it weird to have a car interior setup driving a semi in the game? No, it's not, Zook. I don't think it's weird at all. How do you hook up the dashboard to the sim? I answered, until you drive a Wrangler. Oh man, I missed that. Is this American Truck Simulator? Yes. The questions are moving faster than my screen can hold the questions. Will the 5070 run the same settings you have? No, man. Unfortunately, you would need at least a 5090 or a 4090. A triple 4K is pretty heavy for the computer, man. What's my favorite, ATS or ETS? ATS. JP, you can build something like this for $600 yourself. Just follow my tutorial. I don't know if you saw this question asked earlier. I asked, do you play sim racing? Yes, I do play sim racing titles as well. F1 and Assetto Corsa. I play Assetto Corsa Competizione and others. So, yeah, I do. Hello to Zimbabwe. How would you farm simulator, different gears to operate. You can, I don't know about a farming simulator. I fixed my gears in the truck. I have 6 gears there, so it matches my 6 gears here. Oh yes, you can, Georgie. Oh nice, but your internet is interneting now, right? Yeah, I am on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. But my Twitch usually only have 4 or 5 people. Just the OGs are there usually. DTX, this game is really boring in real life. I have ATS on my PC for a 7-8 hour, take me 45 minutes to complete. I think it's boring to do that in real life, right? But yeah, I don't know if I understand what you said, but you know, to each their own. Yeah, you can play it on your laptop, Mocha. It's called American Truck Simulator. Can you speed to 100? Ah, man, I was able to get like 90. Oops. 90, I can get to 90, but 100 I never got. Thank you, Vazriel. What happens when I crash? Nothing. Just damages the truck a little bit. So I have a damage indicator here on my Apple CarPlay, so you can kind of see here. There's a little truck drawn, and it has 2% now. So that will go up, but there's no damage physics, and you know, it's not like BeamNG. Your GTS 1060 can do 60 FPS high graphics on BeamNG 4K. Yeah, it depends on the game. This game is not very well optimized. How's the gear shifter working? JP, there's a generic USB shifter underneath my real Volvo shifter here. What if I enable AI? Won't this 5070 run a little better than the 4090? No, man. That's created frames. It's never gonna run as smooth, Anonymous. Please go 260 kilometers an hour. I'm on a truck, dude. It won't go. You can talk and drive. You're not allowed to talk on your phone, and I'm not. My phone is right here. And it's locked as I just shifted lanes while I'm trying to show my phone. The game is called American Truck Simulator. Right. Can you press the pedal? Yes, I'm pressing the pedal right here. That's the pedal. Pretty late, but this was a welcome surprise. Oh man, thank you. Good night to you, good sir. Thank you for joining the live stream. That's because your truck on ATS is automatic. That's why it has 6 gears. Ah, no, buddy. You can have a manual one. This is manual. See, I'm going to stop the truck, and you're going to see the 6 gear won't change to 0. This is, unless I move this. See there? 6 gear. And if I start the truck here, it's going to stall. See? It stalled. Engine is dead because I need to shift to first gear to move. See? And I'm going to show you the clutch. Is it manual enough for you, good sir? All right. Okay. Is that a real car? It's a real car interior, Johnny. Do you play like flight games? Yes, Sinan, I am a student pilot, and I do play Flight Simulator. I fly a Cessna 150 in real life. Okay, so how do you control the gear with the shifter? That's how I control the gear. This is a real manual transmission, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. This is a 6-speed manual transmission from Volvo. Oop, get bypassed. There you go. You can kind of see now the numbers are there. This is a real, super real 6-speed manual transmission from Volvo. Is it on Apple Store? No, it's on Steam. Can you, or truck, can you play it on my Android? No, unfortunately you can't. Hello to Kenya. How many workers do I have? What do you mean workers? You mean gears? I have 6 gears. Alright, I think we're gonna sleep whenever we find a place to sleep, because I usually like to drive during the day here. It's better for you guys to see. You guys are going too slow. It's 75, 80 miles an hour here, guys. Come on, move, move, move. Does the car have suspension? It's this here? No. The truck, yes. Yeah, so DTX, what I did here, I changed the little original navigation screen, which still in fact goes up and down, just like in my real car. And I put a small HDMI screen there, LCD, that works with the computer. So basically it's just running SimHub. Do I like driving? I love driving, man, and I work from home, so I don't get to drive every day. Like today, I'm going to start working in a few minutes, and I wouldn't have to drive. How realistic does it feel on the wheel? It feels pretty realistic. Thank you, Kitso. Thank you, man. Oh, really? I really appreciate your support, dude. Thank you for all the gifts. How much was the setup? XYZ. So it was about $700. Can you play Assetto Corsa, Georgie? Yes. I played Assetto Corsa yesterday, in fact. If you watch my VOD on YouTube, you'll see me just going on Assetto Corsa. I was in No Hesi yesterday. I'm a content creator for them. Oh, thank you, Mark, for joining up on my live stream. Everybody's going so slow here. And it's 80 miles an hour, people, go. If you guys like what you're seeing, please don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It helps a bunch. Are all the buttons functional? Yes, every single button is functional here. You can change cameras. You can go to a quick camera here. You can go back, just moving my temperature knob. I can go back to the cockpit. I can use hazard lights. I can get the high beams on the turn stalks. I get the lights on and off. Pressing the light button. Yeah, everything works. I can set up for anything. Why am I driving slow? I'm not actually driving slow. The traffic is kind of slowing me down because I could go at 80 miles an hour here, but we're gonna stop here for a second just to sleep. And I can use the engine brake here, pulling my the wiper stock. Georgie, you can find it on my link tree, but the name is the same as here. Same name as here, Flybrick S60R. Happy New Year, KT. I'm a Florida man. Put the parking brake on, engine off, and sleep. And may there be light. Am I driving a Freightliner, Cascadia on an ETS? They drive the smoothest. So let me show you the truck, since we're stopped here. So this is my Volvo. A beautiful Volvo. This is the the FH model. And I am taking diesel. So some hazardous cargo here going on. How long did it take to build it? It took about 3 weekends to build the first version, but I've been building it for about 3.5 years now. You know, I have like 4 or 5 versions of my to get the buttons working here on my climate control. This is the physical 4th version. I have a tutorial one that's in my garage, still there. I have a BMW one. I have this one. I made a Miata. And I will make more tutorials. So since we're stopped, this is the Cadillac. I have a Cadillac CT5, so this is the same steering wheel that I have in my real car, and I'm gonna make it work on a Moza ecosystem. We're upgrading my Fanatec next year to a Moza. So stay tuned for that. And this is my BMW one that I will have to change to a Moza as well, because everything here is gonna be Moza. This one works here on my Fanatec. You can see the quick release here. Just, you know, super easy to click in and click out. All the buttons work, the paddle shifters and everything. All right, let's get started. Engine. What device you play on? It's a PC, Sparky. What's the most realistic driving game you're playing? So the most realistic one, I'd say it's BeamNG. But this is pretty cool. How do you get all that to work, Louis? Arduinos, man. Arduinos are the key to the world here. Is that a truck simulator? Why it says Assetto Corsa? Oh man, I forgot to change the category, Def. I'm sorry. Def Gamer Girl, I was playing Assetto Corsa yesterday, and I might have forgotten to change the category there. Do you have like a setup for flight trucking and F1? No, I use all on this one. But when I'm flying, I have the captain thing from Trustmaster, and I use the yoke. Not the yoke, sorry, the joystick. Semis are slow, brother. Everyone is saying he's driving slow because it's semi. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm like flooring it right now. I can see here. I'm flooring it. Camera's moving around. I was gonna ask, what are you using to actually get all the dash buttons to work? My controller. Yes, so I can show you. I have them here. I have a few here. This is an Arduino Micro Pro with a USB-C. And I am using also the ESP32, this little guy here. The ESP is on my steering wheel because I don't want to have a wire hanging here. So I use the ESP on the steering wheel. And I use the other one, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Arduino Micro connected to make all the buttons work. I have well over 100 buttons here right now on my system. Is that a V70? V70 S60, it's the same interior. Thank you for the rose, Mihal. What shifter is that, Andrew? This is a generic shifter that's underneath here. USB shifter, if you search it on AliExpress, you're gonna find it's a small metal box. Yes, sir, Arduinos. How often do you clean the setup? Just like a car, I have to vacuum sometimes and kind of clean, take the dust out. All right, I'm so sorry to hear you having connection problems today, man. I would love a Peterbilt 389 full cab. That would be amazing. I'd love to have, you know, a truck, a car, and a bunch of others. You know, at this point, why not just go and drive a real car? Coming from you, dude, and we're gonna crash. That's why, because I can't do this in a real car and get away with it. I have 4 cars, dude. Don't worry about me. Does it run off of PC? Yes, sir. Torno, this is so 9-year-old. My daughter does that all the time. The next version gonna be an actual 379 Peterbilt setup. I can't imagine how many thousands that will be just to make a setup. Yeah, I've seen a few people with actual truck interiors. Amazing, crazy setups, but way more expensive than going to a junkyard and pulling some parts out of a, you know, pick and pull. Hey, Spicy! How you doing, man? Failed to visit the weigh station. Oh, dude, I forgot to stop. Oh, sorry, bud. Do you ever use any modded engines? No, man, I never tried. I gotta try one day. I was trying to drift in the snow, but I couldn't with this, you know, original engine here. This lane is ending, so let's move here. Thank you, Justin. Or at least a 10-speed manual. Game is Euro Truck. No, the game is American Truck Simulator, man. We're not playing Euro Truck today. Euro was yesterday, or 2 days ago. Does the mile go up? Yes, if you look at the mileage, you'll see it going up. Please do 160 miles an hour. Oh man, I couldn't even if I wanted. This truck here will go at about a 90 miles per hour. How long does it regularly take you to drive? I usually do about 2-hour live stream every weekday, and a little longer on the weekends. Oh man, see you later, right? Hope to see you tomorrow. Oh, the dancing, you had an R? Yeah, my R is in the garage. Not working today now, so I missed mine too. Do you think you can sometimes set up a setup like this on a Nintendo for the Nintendo fans? No, you can't, Sinan. You can't. Nintendos are not going to work with this. Yeah, the fuzzy dice. That's one of my favorite things in this mod. This is what I need. I have the wheel pedals. And the shifter just want a cab now. Yeah, dude, check out my tutorial. I have a tutorial. It'll teach you how to build this. It'll work with a truck. This guy's gonna cut me off. I hope not, because the lane is ending. We're on a construction zone here. How many different games do you have for this? I want to see you go faster. So I have pretty much any game you can imagine. It works here. But if you want to see me go faster, you got to join on the weekends. I drive trucks during the weekdays, and I drive Assetto Corsa or BeamNG on Saturdays and Sundays. I maxed out a Western truck and had only like 10-speed transmission. You can change to a 6-speed, you know that, right? Hey, Ahmed! I'm good, man. How about you? Yo, Polish person. How you doing? Does all the gauges work? Yes, Captain Franco. Everything here, you see, is working. The fuel gauge, thermometer, clock. This is the gear. This is the temperature of my CPU right now. This is the temperature of my GPU. This is how many miles to an empty tank working. This is the speed. And the odometer is also working. And you can see the high beam. It goes on and off. And the hazard lights. Turning left. Turning right. Everything works here, man. Do you actually drive a real truck? No, I don't. I never driven a truck in my life. Yeah, the fuzzy dice is a mod that comes with the girl as well. So I have a passenger here with us. And it's one of my favorite things is that little dangling, you know, the fuzzy dice thing. It's so cool to move the steering wheel and that thing will just move around. Go 6 gears. How much? I spent about $700, redman.com. Did you have the realistic mods? You're on a gameplay for the mod menu. So I have the realistic RAMs. I have this mod with the interior stuff. I have the real traffic mod. And I have the Waze mod. And I had to turn off a lot of mods because they were breaking the game. But yeah, I don't have a lot of mods here. Does the air conditioning work? So no, the buttons do. You press the button here, it will do button things. But the air conditioning is not blowing air. I don't need it. I'm in my home office. Your setup is like an open steering wheel with a brake and gas pedal, no clutch, with gear stick and handbrake. Man, that's, you know, that's more than a lot of people have, dude. A lot of people still play with a keyboard. Yeah, I do get a lot of the same questions, my name, but I understand, because usually when people are watching live streams, not everyone will watch for a long time. So they come with the question, they ask, and they watch for a few minutes, and they leave. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm live streaming, so I'm used to answering the same questions over and over again. But that's all right, because if you got a question, just ask it away. Abe Eskilson, yes sir, S60R, the amazing, legendary Volvo S60R for the baseball. Just said, but this is pretty cool. I've seen someone build a simulator out of a whole car on YouTube. It's cool. Dude, thank you. Yeah, I do have my tutorial, so if you're ever interested in knowing more about it, check out my tutorial. I'm making more tutorials this year. I'm gonna have to take apart the simulator to put the Moza here. I have a Fanatec right now, and I'm gonna upgrade to a Moza. So it's gonna be fun, and you know, you can follow along. Yeah, I got a girl. Why not do it professionally if you got all this? Because I've got all this, I don't have to do it professionally. I mean, if you think about it, I am doing professionally because I'm getting money from YouTube and TikTok and, you know, Twitch. So, can you drive in manual? It is manual, someone. This is a manual transmission, my friend. Is that a DAF truck? No, we're driving a Volvo. What kind of cars or car do you have in real life? So I have 4 cars. I have, in order of year, a 2005 S60R with the manual transmission exactly like this. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival hybrid Prestige, and I have a 2026 Cadillac CT5V. Those are my 4 cars. Does a radio work? Yes, it does. Does that gear shift actually change gears in game? Yes. Here, I'm gonna. I'm on third. I'm gonna reduce to second, and first. I have a little rim here that's coming apart sometimes. So first gear, second gear. You can kind of see the numbers going up there. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and reverse. What is my FPS? Daniel, right now I am making around 60 FPS on a triple 4K. So I have my right TV here, my left TV. They're all running 4K. And 60 FPS right now. In Assetto Corsa, I can get 100 some FPS on my triple. Downgrade to a Moza. Oh, heck no, man. I have a Fanatec. I have a Moza. It's an upgrade for sure. Fanatec Clubsport DD 12 Newton meters. It sucks compared to a Moza, my friend. And I've driven a lot of simulators, my friend. Does the horn work? Yes. But it's not here. It's on a button on my turnstock. The T8 is twin charged. Yes, it's the supercharged and turbo with the 415 horsepower. Which, fun fact, is more power than my Cadillac CT5V. The screen is a bit too blue, light intense. Do you have plans to go HDR? It is HDR. It's just my camera sometimes messes up with the color calibration. The game is called American Truck Simulator Brunt. How is it all working in the game? Also, do this program. Is it all working in the game? Also, if you want to passenger, I'm pretty sure there's. Yeah, there's a dog mod. Yes, Cadillac CT5. The horsepower on the Cadillac is 360. I have the V version, not the Blackwing. Dude, I am in love with my Cadillac. I gotta say, and it's not the Blackwing, which has 600 and almost 700 horsepower, but it's, you know, pretty fast and pretty good sound on it. Does the steering wheel vibrate? Yes. Oops. Come on, move. What's the best game you can recommend for truck on Apple Store? Oh man, I don't know any truck games on Apple Store. Can you show the pedals? Yes. These are Moza pedals. I'm surprised to hear you don't like the Clubsport DD. Moza does have that nice truck wheel. Yes. So the reason why I don't like the Fanatec is some games compatibility is awful. And like Forza Horizon, it still doesn't work for whatever reason. I need to use compatibility mode. And then also the force feedback, it's limited when you're not using, it's non-existent if you're not using a Moza wheel, a Fanatec wheel. And it's limited to 8 Newton meters if you don't use the fancy steering wheels, which is ridiculous. What screen am I reading in the chat? It's on my left. I can show you. Here's the chat. It's on my left. It's right near my A-pillar. Where is the delivery spot? I think I missed a turn. Oh, how am I rotating the camera? I have an OBSBot tail air link in my YouTube video, and it has an XYZ movement, so I can move up and down. I can zoom in and out. Yes, the fuel gauge is I have about a quarter of fuel. It's moving. It's working. Can you recline the seats? Yes, I can recline the seats. It's fully functional. The setup cost. How much do you pay to make another and ship it? So I don't sell it, but you would spend about $700 to build one like this, just like I did. All right. Is it here or there? I think it's here, right? Where's my parking spot? I think it's this one. Yes, it's the hard one. Are you at your house? Yes, I'm in my home office. What mods do you play with it? So I have a bunch of mods here. Not a whole lot, actually. I have the mods for the dices and the girl. I have a mod for the real brands, the real traffic. I have the Waze mod. Those are the main mods I do have right now. And I'm looking on my rear view here on my side mirrors. Gonna have to maneuver a little bit. This is a hard parking spot. I've been here a few times. I always crash on these damn trash cans here. They're pretty annoying. And I think we're gonna hit it. Yeah, we're actually hitting it. We're gonna have to do it again. Are you ever going to get a face cam too? I mean, I thought about it. It's not that I'm hiding my face. You can see my face on my in every time lapse you know I have on my channel. You can see it. I just don't, you know, there's little real estate space here. You see, I have the dash here. I don't even have, like, I like to have the Apple CarPlay a little bigger somewhere, so I have to change the view. So I thought about putting it here, but then, you know, with TikTok, the chat is coming right here. And then on YouTube, and TikTok also has a bunch of stuff on everywhere. So I have to be mindful of that. And if I put my face, you know, what is that gonna help? You know, this is my beautiful face. You bought an emulator for Fanatec. Yeah, I have an emulator too. It's just that I hate that. You know, they shouldn't do that. I think it's ridiculous, if you ask me. Just let people use whatever they want. Real traffic, yes. Did I? Gold truck. Oh, come on. It's because I'm on uphill. That's the parking spot. I hate that parking spot because they put this darn crash here just to make it harder for you. That'd be cool, man, if they had a rear view camera. Sometimes it happens the horizontal will be not in sync with the vertical. I don't know why that happens. Oh, come on. The truck is not powerful enough to go uphill. I have to go up, forward first, and then backwards. What the heck? Can't be, and I'm not hitting anything. No, why is it stuck? Real traffic mod will have more cars like driving in during day hours than nighttime. It just, you know. Do you double clutch like in real trucks? No, I just use like a regular, you know, clutching. I'm good, man. How about you? Come on, go, 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 go. Why is it not moving? Go forward more. There. Yep. There we go. Have to do it again because I'm like a foot off. I know, I have plenty of space. The truck wasn't moving, man. I don't know why. See? When I'm on the hill here, it won't go. I'm like going super like, and it's not going. And I'm releasing the clutch slowly, and it's not going. Yeah, have to go forward again. Now, if it doesn't go, we're stuck here. There we go. Now it's going. Up, 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 up. And green. There you go. Now we're green. Parking brake on so we don't move down. There we are. We parked. Finally. And if I press this, it's going to detach. Well, even the speedometer work? Yes, sir, it does. I have a tutorial on my channel if you guys are interested. Don't forget to double tap to like and subscribe. Would you ever consider putting TVs outside a car shell and make a full car assembly? Yeah, I've thought about that, Ethan. Not here in my office. I like the open concept. How much did your setup cost? About $700, Leon. I have on my tutorial. That's the 90-degree parking part of the CDL. Oh, nice. I didn't know they have that. Yo, what's good? I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, man. Christmas was great. I was traveling in Europe. I was on vacation, and I came back on Monday. Sky over clouds. Is it a real Volvo interior? Yes, sir. The setup is like $3K. It's more like $10,000 if you add everything. But if you just want to build the simulator, the car part, it's $700. I do have all the cost receipts and everything on my channel on my tutorial. I want to see you in a truck that has a Jake brake. Oh, this one does. Let me show you. Start moving and I can show the Jake brake working. Continue. You should play BeamNG. I will tomorrow. I always play on Saturdays. You have a cab to sleep on your rigs? Yeah, I sleep in my room. It's got a job here in Freight Market. All right, let's choose here. We're near Boise, Idaho. Nevada. Let's go to Arizona. Arizona, Sholo. Never heard of this city. My name. Thank you for the rose. Do you still follow trucker diet even though you're on an online trucker? What is a trucker diet, Apple? Back inside the truck here. Parking brake off. What do you mean, Tishina? What is 60? Badron 62. Oh, is it here? I think it's here. Whenever the GPS doesn't show where to go, it's here. Yeah, it is here. So we're gonna go back and pick up that trailer. What car interior? It's a Volvo S60R. Where is the vertical stream more delayed than the horizontal? No clue, Ahmed. I have no clue, man. Man, for concrete. I play iRacing mostly, but I do truck sim occasionally. Yeah, dude. You know, a lot of people will give me, you know, shade because I'm not sim racing all the time. Man, playing on a truck is so relaxing, especially if you're live streaming, because you can talk to people. I'm on a race. I can't pay attention to the chat. So it's really complicated. All right, where is my new trailer? I think it's around the building. So guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and also subscribe if you're interested in more live stream or tutorials. Oh, there it is. I think we have to go reverse. So let's go around here and let's back it up so we can get that trailer. Oklahoma has Highway 62 where... Oh, I see what you're saying now. All right. Eaton shifter. What is an Eaton shifter? Yeah, and you know, to be fair, a lot of people have asked me if I would upgrade my shifter to one of those like truck shifters. But the reality is, I drive cars and I don't mind driving with a six-speed. I don't mind driving with a 6-speed transmission. What I did was I changed the truck in the game to a 6-speed manual transmission also. So, you know. All right, we're backing up here, almost at our trailer. And we are. So here we are. Trailer is here. We're gonna connect it. And go. Put the information back here. All right, clear. Yeah, what I'm going to do in January, if you guys are interested, is I will be upgrading my simulator here to a Moza. So I will have to take it apart. I will make a video changing the wheelbase. You guys will be able to see a little bit more behind the scenes of this one, because the tutorial build that I have on my channel is a separate build. It's in my garage. It's another Volvo that I have in my garage. So I will in fact use the dashboard metal from that one, because I welded a Moza base there. So I'm gonna get that one put in here, and then this one I'm gonna put it back there. I wish it was that easy in real life, man. I've heard other truck drivers that were watching my live stream saying that it's not that easy, and I can appreciate that. Oh, I see, DTX. That's an upgraded transmission for semis. Interesting. Laura, please. I'm good. How about you? This January. I'm just waiting for Moza to send. The first steering wheel I'm going to make is this one. And there's a company called Zen Carbon. They send me the airbag cover with the red stitched emblem and everything. And I'm going to try to make the Super Cruise light work as a shifter light on this one. That's going to be cool. Put on neutral here. It kind of gets tiring if you just hold your, the clutch pedal. That's one of the reasons why I don't drive my S60R all the time. Sometimes you get traffic, and manuals are fun when you're driving, not when you're stuck in traffic. Why don't you use shoes when driving? A bear in disguise. Because I'm at home, and here in my house we have this no shoes policy. So I have one shoe that I use sometimes, which is a shoe meant for the simulator. I never walked outside the house with it. So that was a gift from Goodyear shoes. And sometimes when I'm sim racing, I'll put that one here if I can play. This guy's a real blue collar, man. Look at him, pilot a welder. Dude, that was my first time using a welder. It was so much fun. Maybe not have functional airbags for high-speed wrecks. Yeah, I don't have airbags. I remove them before, whatever I do, obviously. Yeah, tell me about it. Driving a manual in a busy city sucks. Dude, Frank, absolutely. And it's funny because driving a manual car here in the United States, it's a flex. I come from Brazil. I was born in Brazil. And in Brazil, like 80% of the cars are manual transmission. And you just learn how to drive manual cars. Everybody drives manual cars. Girls drive manual cars. Old lady drive manual cars. I mean, that's what you drive. So it's no flex. It's just annoying, But I do appreciate my manual Volvo for when I'm like driving towards my flight training. I take my manual Volvo because I usually fly on the weekends and there's no traffic. So I can just drive, Ryan Vernon, I honestly have no clue why this exists. As a flight sim guy, I can understand why flight sim, not a car sim. Well, then your mind is pretty tiny, Ryan, because it's different. I mean, I fly real planes, and I like flying on a flight simulator. I drive real cars. I like driving in a real car simulator. So, yeah, it makes sense to me. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Unless you build something it doesn't make sense, then you're kind of numbnuts, but yeah. How much does a full setup like this cost? Man, most viral videos, so it's about $700. It's not expensive to build the base, with the car parts and everything. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TV. Hey, Brian, good morning. I'm not talking about a TV or a PC. $700 just a sim rig. How you doing, Brian? Happy New Year. A.I. Fernandez or Al Fernandez? I'm from Nicaragua and it's normal to drive a manual. Exactly. I mean, most places it's pretty like standard, right? DTX Backwood, and most people use ATS. I even use ATS for college to learn to drive a semi. I've heard about this. I haven't confirmed with any like real like professional truck driver, but I've heard from other truck drivers that they do drive in the game, and they think it's fun. Tishina, now you can talk. My name, thank you for the rose, and YSP39, thank you for the rose as well. Oh, my good friend. Hey, Nick. Yo, yo, yo. Today we're having a good day on YouTube. Can't complain. We're actually having a good day all around. 200 people on TikTok, pretty average, and on we had 500 people watching on YouTube at some point. Now we're at 366. Not too shabby. Judge, I drive semi full time, and I would love to come home and drive this setup afterwards, dude. It's amazing to hear, man. It's relaxing, and here it's relaxing. I'm pretty sure it's not relaxing to drive a real semi, but here, dude, I put some songs, like I can get the music on and just vibe, you know. Especially driving at night, I turn off my lights here, so the lights are more realistic. Because I keep the lights on because of the live stream. Alexa, turn off studio. So this is the way to drive, you know. And the Philips Hue will give me the lights that I need, and it's relaxing. This is, I love it. Wild Western, yeah, it's a flex to drive a manual car in the US because usually manual cars are like sport cars. Yeah, I get that. I'm just making a point that in other places, every car is pretty much manual. So for non-US people, it's not a flex. It's actually the opposite of a flex. Even if it's a sports car, some people will want like an automatic M5 instead of a manual M5. You know what I mean? It's different. It's just different. Liquid Swords, thank you, dude. Having a hard time differentiating what's real, what's monitor. I can. Oh, now the lights are off, but I can move around here. You can see a little bit here on the monitor size and what's real behind me. Yeah. Lincoln Tech uses ATS for students. Oh, that's nice to know. That's cool. Ryan, are you fly? Oh, you fly? Yes, I fly. Yeah. I have about 70 hours on a Cessna 150. I'm finishing my flight training. I had to take a break from flying, and I'm going to come back. I know I'll have to do a little bit of the stuff that I trained again, but I don't mind. I just love flying. I just think cars are cheap enough to buy in comparison to the equipment needed to fly a full sim rig. But dude, think about this, man. Like, cars are cheap enough to buy, yeah, but even if you buy a $500 junk, you can't go on a track with that. You can't drive anywhere with it. You can't go to Nordschleife. You can't crash. You know, it's still real life. You can get your license suspended. You can hurt somebody. So this is why people drive in a simulator. Like, I'm driving a truck in Arizona right now, and I'm in Florida. Like, you know, it's the same thing as a flight simulator, buddy. It's the same thing. RCR, how do the gauges work? I have a video on my channel tutorial. This is much commitment to a video game. It's crazy work. Yes, it's a crazy work, but it's a hobby, man. I enjoy making buttons work and learning how they work and how they function. We'll get the wipers and stuff. So I just have fun, man. Bobby, please stop spamming, or I will have to mute you, but I will not crash. What's my day job, Bobby? Walter. So I work as an executive at a very large company. I work with market research. Funny enough, looking around didn't help. Thank you, man. Thank you, Liquid. How did I build this? Jace, I do have a tutorial on my channel, and you're more than welcome to subscribe and check it out. I have several tutorials, in fact, and I'm making more tutorials this year. So I will upgrade my simulator from a Fanatec to a Moza, and I will be making a new tutorial for the steering wheel for the Moza. Can you give me a ballpark of what type simulator costs to set up? Yes, Paul. In my tutorial, you'll see everything. You can check it on my link tree. $700 is what you need in the United States if you go to a pick and pull buy the car parts, about 300 bucks, then 400 bucks in wood, metal, carpet, arduinos, get this, you know, simulator. And then obviously you have to have a PC or a TV or a monitor, but that is separate because you can buy as much, you know, spend as much money as you want or as little money as you want. Ryan, well, a semi brand new costs about $189,000 to $205. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I think it's cheaper to buy a small plane than a truck. Like I've checked on the prices of Cessnas. I can buy a Cessna 150, like in a good condition, for about 50 to 60 grand. A 1971 Cessna 150, like the one I fly, will cost around $60,000, $50,000. Zara loved the frog, so why don't you just drive a real car and then record using a dash cam? Because that's what other people do. I don't do that. I drive on a simulator. I did record me driving yesterday a little bit on my Cadillac, but I just wanted to demonstrate the Super Cruise. So James, real driver here. Dig your setup. Are you whipping in a Volvo? Yes, sir. I am. We are in a Volvo S60R, and we have to stop for a weigh station. Way to go around staying young, buddy. People often forget about their dreams and hobbies, staying invested. Dude, thank you, Tony. This is exactly the spirit, man. I tell people all the time, you're only old if you let yourself age. Like, and one of the best, you know, insults somebody can give me, it's calling me old because I'm 44 and playing a video game. Like, if you're lucky, you're gonna get old. So I love it, and I will never forget my hobbies. I love hobbies. You know, you've got to keep your life busy, man. DTX, white color and blue color. Damn, brother, this is making money moves out there. Yeah. Gibbs, executives are the reason this country is failing. Not all of them, man. No, not all of them. Sorry about that, but I think there's a lot of other reasons why the country is failing, which is not failing, by the way. You should look around the world, man, before you say stuff like that. It's a very small-minded concept. If you have a PC console already, Logitech setup, about $300, $350 for the wheel and shifter. Yes, that's exactly right. Ooh. Thank you for letting me in, truck. You have to fill up at some point. Yes, in fact, very soon. Alexa, turn on studio. Let's go back to the regular lights. Are you aware that the chat view and the chat video is doubled in the horizontal YouTube? Yes, I am aware. I am aware of that. It's by design because that chat on the right, this one here, if you're watching on the vertical, you're right here, right? This one is combining all the chats. So there, you can read TikTok, you can read Twitch, you can read YouTube vertical, YouTube horizontal, everything is here. This one here, that's passing here, where I'm crashing. Here, this one is only YouTube vertical. At 31 is still working to dive deeper into sim world. Dude, absolutely. Keep rocking, man. I mean, I think all the 40s, early 40-year-old kids that grew up playing video games, I think there's a lot of people at my age that are still, you know, rocking games. And that's fun. Thank you. I don't like my voice particularly, but thank you, man. We're kind of back, I guess. Yes, it makes you happy and you're not hurting. Absolutely, man. Just by all means, just go for it. Yeah, you just press a button. DTX, you're right. Excuse me. Bro, this has to be one of the coolest things, scrolling for hours. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you, man. What's the difference between staying young versus staying immature? Bobby, I think, you know, there's a big difference. If you're immature, you're gonna do like silly things, and staying young is not letting yourself age. You know, keep exercising, keep doing new things, keep exploring. Don't age yourself or say to yourself, oh no, I'm too old for that shit. Yeah, it's not true, man. We're only old when we declare ourselves old. Thank you for people who are helping me answer questions. I really appreciate you guys. No, the other cars and trucks here are all AI, Paul. Oh, Judge, you're right, man. Stay, keep an eyes on the road. Par Guns 2001. Is this real or not? So this is a real video game, amazingly enough. And I'm using a real car interior to play this video game. And here's a Jake brake. You can kind of hear it. Oh, you know the real life wait station I'm at? Oh, that's so cool. So I think it's awesome when people come here and say, oh, I recognize where you're driving, and they nail it. What? That was a noir. Oh, thank you, Hayent. Thank you, man. I like that. That is a good saying. And on C-SPAN, most immature people get old without maturing. I like that. I like that. Flavio, you know what is age? What do you mean, like age? Your birthday, chronological years? I don't know. Could I explain my setup? Metal game or are you in a car? Yes, I'm in a interior of a car in my home office. Thank you. Is it frowned upon if you have a few drinks and hop on this? I don't think so. See, it perfectly fine. I've seen other sim racers like play around with that, like especially on Instagram. There's some people who are gonna go like holding a beer and drive because, you know, if you're on a simulator, it's fair game, man. I don't think it's any, you know, demerit. And if anything, that could actually help you and teach you that driving and drinking is a bad idea. Like, go for a test. Go for a few laps in Nordschleife, sober, and then drink a little bit and go again. I bet you're not going to have the same performance. Let me in. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. I should have more than 1 million miles on the road. Are you driving it with a double clutch setup or are you floating? I'm just doing the regular like shifting. So like if when I shift, I just hold. I think you can turn on the floating thing. But if I just try to change gears, I'm gonna go lower here without pressing the clutch. See that? Look at the number here. It doesn't go. It doesn't register. It kind of scratches the gears. You see, it's neutral now. But if I press the clutch now, it'll engage the gear. So I turned off that that option, and I got to stop at this wait station again. I can imagine Flightbreaker using a true lingo by saying this. Yeah, man, you can get angry here sometimes. I do. To be perfectly honest, the only thing that ages is the body. I agree, man. The mind only ages if you really want that. What kind of truck is that? Christina and Stacy. So since we're slow here, we're driving the Volvo FH? NH? Man, I forgot. V&L, not any of that. V&L. This is the V&L 2014. Where did you get the dashboard, the Volvo dashboard? I got it at a junkyard. Yes, sir. I do have on my channel a full detailed tutorial that'll teach you and show you everything. How much did the whole setup cost? Dexy Boom. It was about $700, man. Ooh. Dude, that fire truck just jumped on me. Oh, wow. Yes, American Truck Simulator. That's what we're driving today. And we do need some fuel soon. What are you running off? A PC, Xbox, PlayStation? Christina, I'm using a PC. Thank you, Seda. By the way, ATS is also multiplayer. Yes, I know. I do prefer to play it offline when I'm live streaming, because you know you do get crazy folks sometimes, and you know I like to keep it controlled. Yeah, I have almost no gas. The light is on now. We'll get to a fuel station in the next one. Can you communicate via CV radio? I think you can if you're online. Do you deliver cargo to places in this game or just driving for fun? Yeah, you do deliver, Sus. We're taking whatever this is here. This is a trailer that has, what, let me see. We're taking TVs. We have 32,000 pounds of TVs in here. And we're taking it to Show in Arizona. We still have 278 miles to an empty tank, so we still can go a little bit longer. Bobby Walter, does this driving simulator simulate real time and distance, like if you drive a route? So if it takes 12 hours in a game, okay, it's a very good question, man. So the game is compressed. Everything you see here, every mile I drive, it'll be 10 miles in the game. And time is also compressed. So if you, like, pay attention here at the miles, this will go up as a regular mile. So 79.8, it'll just, 1 mile is 1 mile. But here it's going to go down much faster on this miles to an empty tank, because that's the compression working. Also, I'm on 6 here. Also, the time, and if I put here on, I don't know if you can see the clock here on the top left of my Apple CarPlay, moving super fast. It's 18, 12, 18, 13, 18. That's the time moving fast, because it's also faster. I think a night and day cycle takes about an hour. Let me see more questions. Billionaire. Hey, I have a question. I have a Moza R3 and I don't want to spend 200 on a multi-stacks. I don't want to do. So, okay, what's the question? Are you able to connect the CarPlay in your game GPS? So, unused. Unfortunately, only for the truck game. I can't get the map to work. I do have a map here that works in the other games, but not on this one. Do you have any regrets or stuff you did that you wouldn't do? You wouldn't want your son to repeat? OJ, oh man, it's a very deep question, man. And I'm gonna be very honest. I don't have any major regrets in my life. I think I do everything the same way to come exactly where I am. I think the only thing everybody that gets older would always say, enjoy your life. You know, don't work too hard. Don't overwork yourself. That's one of the things. That's what I would tell my daughter. I have a 9-year-old daughter. You know, just I always tell her, do what you love, and don't let anybody tell you what you can or you cannot do. You have a nice enough rig. You should try out a float setup. I have a gaming setup at home with a replicated Eaton 18 speed. I like driving at 18 speed in the game. I will try it. So eventually I will. The Eaton transmission is a little bit harder for me to change, because then it'd be harder for me to drive on a car. But that's a good idea. Thank you, Susman. And I think now we're getting very low on fuel. Oh, Jordan, you're also playing ATS? Where are you in ATS right now? Masego, speed up. I'm driving a truck, buddy. But my question was, how cheap can I get turn signal stock working like yours in a desk setup? So, okay. How cheap? Very cheap. If you buy an Arduino Micro Pro, that's what I have here. It's going to cost you like $10. Then all you need to do is go to a junkyard, buy the stocks. But the complicated part for some people, I'm not saying that for you it's going to be complicated, is the 3D printing part. Because you would have to 3D print like I did here. I 3D printed, you know, this is just a little trim, but I 3D printed the bracket that holds the turn stock and the wiper stock here. So that is the most complicated part. Making the buttons work is not complicated at all on a turn stock. Most turn stocks don't use CAN bus. So this is a great thing. Yeah, enjoy your life, man. That's a good tip for anybody at any stage in life. DTX, yeah, that is true. Oh, Jeremy! Oh, the caddy's treating me fine, man. I went yesterday for a very long drive. I went to my parents' house. Oh, dude, I always get like super... I came back like super calm, driving with a Super Cruise. Ah, dude, that car is just... It sounds beautiful. There's a gas station up ahead. Thank you, Jaden. Is it necessary though? What, the turn stock? I mean, it's not necessary. You can program buttons to do that, but I mean, if you want the full immersion for the turn stock, especially, yeah, I'd say it is. You can get a USB topper if your shifter is. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, I actually used this for a range button. The one that I use for parking brake now. Oh, the bracket? Yeah, you need it. Otherwise, how are you gonna fix your turn stock to the wheelbase? I don't. This gas station is super small. I don't think I can fill it up here. Or can I? Oh, yes, I can. Where's the funnel? Oh, there it is. It looks small in a map. It's huge, actually. Oh, yeah, the Jake brake on the Volvo is pretty low. Also, the R3 base is small. Would it be better? Yeah, the R3 base is pretty small, but it's great compared to G29s or T300. I don't think it's too small now. Parking brake, engine off. And now if you guys pay attention here at the gauge, this will go up. Yeah, I've seen those kits. You're right, Nick. Let's say go hello to South Africa. New Mexico. Am I in New Mexico? I could be. That looks beautiful. The mountains with a little bit of snow on the top. Okay, full tank. You can see that the fuel is going up. Get the engine started. Oh. Are you about to hop on US 6 and drop down to I-70? That's a good question, Joe. So I will let you know. I'll look at here. So we're going to the right. Oh, there's a line. So yes, it is 6. The 6. So we're going here on the. Stop right in front of it. So to the left is I-15. This is Highway 6 and 89 to the right. This is US 6. I don't think I'm gonna get. Let me see if I'm gonna get to I-70. Hey, Silas. Hello again. How much the gear costs? No, it's not expensive. I spent about $30 on the gear. Yes, sir. I am in Florida. Central Florida, to be precise. I love to work on the Volvo engines, though I can fix a DD15 engine blind. Yeah, I'll need to work on mine. Many MPG those things get. That's a lot of fuel. Let's see. I can answer you, actually. So if you pay attention here, we're doing 0.2 miles per gallon right now. Pretty bad mileage. 0.1. When I'm accelerating uphill, it's pretty bad. Thank you, Swiss Listic. Thank you, man. Do you think you can make Apple CarPlay work on that little display? So this is an Apple CarPlay-like thing. So the thing with a real Apple CarPlay, it would be useless. Because here with this Apple CarPlay, I have the real-time working. I can put the PC information, which is more useful to me. I have the game information, like, you know, the lights, the delivery, the damage, the song that's playing right now. So this is more useful to me than an actual Apple CarPlay. So that's why I never bothered to really try. But if you want to download that, you can download on my channel. Hit the gas. I am hitting the gas. As crazy as it sounds, we are pedal to the metal here. Am I in New Mexico? Let's get that answered. I am in Utah. And then we're gonna cross Arizona to deliver it here in Show Low. What shows what Arduino he used? Oh, yeah. That's you, Nick. I thought it was a question. And I'm using the Jake brake now. Oh, the dash camera. All right. Is this the actual highway that we drive on in real life? Yes. It's compressed, but it is a replica in miniature in 10:1 of the same highway. This is, we are on US 6 right now. This game is American Truck Simulator Real Spiller. Oh, you get 7 to 11 miles per gallon? I have to calculate one day how many miles per gallon I get. Have you ever flipped the truck? Yes, I have. On Livestream, actually. Oh, we have to pull in again. Oh, what the heck? Going too slow. I'll be there next week. Oh, man. It's a nice, beautiful landscape. We got to stop for a rest real soon. And I'm almost ending the live stream. Next stop, we're going to stop. All right. Oh, it's very heavy traffic here. Can you play on console? TJ Snow Shredder. So you will be able to play on PlayStation 5 and Xbox when they release this year. In 2026, we're not sure when yet because they haven't announced it. The SCS, the developer, will be making it available for consoles. What time is it here? 10:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Justin, you can check my tutorial. I have a tutorial dedicated to that. All right, let's find a place to sleep. We need one of those rest areas. I'm curious about the compression. Might it scale for smaller drives? I'm curious how Tampa or Orlando. Yeah, it's that's one of the big issues, Anon, in the game. That is something that developers going to have to deal with. The scale works well in the West Coast where things are more spread. Here in the East Coast, big cities are more, you know, together. They're closer together. Last second. I want to stop for the rest. So they're going to have an issue. This 10:1 scale doesn't work well in the East Coast. So that's why they're slowly moving towards the east. They're in Louisiana now. Will I remember you if you come back in the next live? I think so, Masego. I'm pretty good remembering the users that come around. I'm not real good in remembering what we talk about, though. What am I hauling? We're taking TVs, 1994. You have the best English American accent for a Brazilian I've ever heard. Probably better than a lot of teachers. I'm not from Brazil. Thank you. I've heard people, other Brazilians with very good accents. I always try to work on mine. I think it's just, you know, if I'm living here in America, I, you know, better have the best accent I can to be understood and to be respectful with the culture. I'm an American citizen now, and I truly believe that is the case for any country I would try or decide to live on. So let's park around here behind that, oh, beside that truck. Why don't you play a car mod? Loop, you see, the problem with car mods are they still drive like a truck. And I don't want to do that. So I'm waiting for their DLC that's coming around. So they're gonna release a DLC that will have a Dodge and Fords here in the game. And when I want to drive a car, I just drive in the, you know, in the regular car simulator. Oh yeah, it's being developed. They didn't say when it's gonna be out, but it's gonna be out soon. Yeah, pretty close. I think I kind of hit something. Did I? Yeah. Oh, I hit the bush. The bush here. That's all right. I'm the owner of this truck, so nobody's gonna. So let's sleep, and we'll read a few questions, and we'll end for today. But we'll be back tomorrow with more simulation. But tomorrow is Saturday, therefore I will most likely be playing Assetto Corsa and BeamNG. Two of my favorite games. I pretty much my top three games: American Truck Simulator / ETS. BeamNG.drive and Assetto Corsa. So yeah. Oh, thank you, J-Dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, thank you, man. I'm very proud to be an American now, and that's something I'll carry with me. I chose this country, and you know, I do my best to give back as much as I can as well. What car sim do you play? Usually I play Assetto Corsa for cars, Assetto Corsa Competizione for GT3 cars, BeamNG. I used to play iRacing, but I don't as much now. But did you know you can drive a Dodge 3500 and run Hotshot on ATS? Yeah, I know, but there's still mods. Now, they're going to come with the real DLC. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope it drives better. And guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. If you didn't do so already, I'm gonna have to end the live stream for today. I have to do regular, you know, work. I have to work, and but I'll be back tomorrow for more. If you're interested, I have a bunch of videos. I revamped my link tree. I don't know if you noticed, Nick. I changed a few things there. I have my Moza affiliate link. So if you're thinking about buying a steering wheel or a wheelbase, make sure you use my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything else. In fact, it'll give you 5% discount, but it helps me a lot. Even if you just click on my link tree, browse around, that helps, you know, generating traffic and stuff. I will be back tomorrow, and I really, really wish you guys a happy new year. It's still the 2nd, so I think I can still say that. Yeah, enjoy your day, enjoy Friday, and I will see you again on Saturday. Stay safe, guys.